What's up, guys? Back with another one today. I had a very good question from one of the awesome people who subscribe to this channel. How long does it take to do 10,000 steps on your stepper? Now, as you guys might know, I think the brand is called Sunny Fitness Stepper. I've talked to you guys about it in the past. It cost me like maybe 50 or 60 bucks on Amazon. One of the greatest investments that I've ever made. And the reason why is because it allows me to be able to get in my cardio, to not only keep myself, as far as a cardiovascular workout, keep myself in check with that, but it also helps you to drop weight like crazy when you need to. If it's raining outside and you don't want to go get steps, guys, you know I love my steps. I love to get my steps. That's my only way of doing cardio. I don't do any other dedicated cardio other than going on my Sunny Stepper. The rest of my life, I just walk, and that's basically just, I look for excuses to walk. If I have to go to the store, I walk, and that is the cardio that I get. That has helped me to drop all the weight that I have dropped since the beginning of this channel. I've never even got on sometimes I'll use my bike, but that's just for pleasure. But as far as dedicated cardio, guys, it's really just this stepper, and everything else is just naturally me walking, be able to lose weight as far as that goes. So how long does it take me to do 10,000 steps on my Sunny Stepper? Well, let's take a look at my Sunny Stepper. This is my Sunny Stepper, guys. Okay, this is it. Take a look at the screen here. It shows that I have for today 3,806 steps. I burned 532 calories, so I am doing very well on the calorie burning end. Now, if we check to here, it says that I've been on the stepper for less than an hour. So in less than an hour, 56 minutes, and let's see. Now it deleted my time. No, there it goes. 56 minutes, okay? So it took me 56 minutes to do 3,806 steps. Now, is that really a 3,806 steps? No, it's not. It's actually closer to 7,000. Because every 2 steps on the stepper counts as 1 step. So you have to actually double that amount. So I'm not good with math, and I don't really want to be because numbers scare me. So hey Google, what is 3,806 times 2?
3,806 times 2 is 7,612.
Okay, so it took me less than an hour to do 7,612 steps, I think she said it was. So it's basically just 3,806 times 2. That's it. And now you have your step count, okay? So it took me over an hour, almost an hour to do that many steps. Now, I don't know if you guys think that's a lot. I don't know if you guys think that's a little. I personally, since I've been doing steps for a while, I walk a lot, guys. On a regular day, I think that I get like maybe, I don't know, between 15 and 20,000 regular steps. So that is a pretty decent amount of steps. But I wanted to show you guys that, something that can help you if you want to get your steps and you might be having trouble. Guys, I'm not sponsored by this company. I've spoken to you about this company in the past, but I wanted to show you this. This is called this is called A2AM. It's from the Gorilla company. Gorilla Mode pre-workout is what I take. Gorilla Mind is the company that makes the Gorilla Mode pre-workout that I tell you guys about. They make this, okay? A2AM. Guys, this stuff will allow you to hop on a stepper or get on a walk and do what you need to do as far as cardio. Like insane. Now, I don't recommend anybody taking diet pills. I personally waited myself and recommend to everybody to wait till you get down to a point where you're having a lot of trouble losing weight on your own, simply by cutting calories. You're cutting all the calories you can, and you're doing as much workout as you can. You're still not dropping weight. That is when I recommend, or you're completely exhausted and you need an extra boost. Then I would recommend you guys maybe taking some kind of diet supplement like that. That stuff is going to wake you up to the point where you have to move. So if you can't move, you're too tired to move, that is going to have you going like crazy, guys. It's going to have you nuts on the energy. So it's perfect for cardio, especially on an empty stomach, which is how I take it in the morning. Like today, I hopped on the stepper, took that beforehand, waited for it to kick in. Didn't take long to kick in, maybe 15 minutes or less. I hop on the stepper. I knocked out like 4,000 steps in like maybe, I don't know, 35 minutes, something like that, some ridiculous amount. And something else I want to show you guys is the fact that if you take a look at this stepper, this is not normal steps, guys. This is hard to do. So I gotta be honest, on this stepper, I think every 2 steps that you take is actually like the equivalent of maybe 4 or 6 steps, regular steps. Why do I say that? Because this machine, it's giving you a resistance. You're fighting the machine. You can change the resistance of the steps. So you have to push harder or lower depending on if you want to complete your step or not. You know, you could change resistance. I have it on the hardest mode, the toughest mode. So it's very hard to make a step on this. Harder than it is to just regular walk like I'm doing right now. Much harder. So you're burning more calories. You're getting more of a workout. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to try to give you a good, look at this. Look at my quads. Do you see this? Do you see this? You see how blocky they are? They're huge. At least compared to, well, you know, in my opinion, they're huge. That's from the stepper. So as you can see, this thing works you out as far as the lower body workout. I love it. Absolutely phenomenal. Best 50 or 60 bucks I ever spent. And it's so easy to store. It's tiny. I just stick it in a corner. You don't even know it's there. Much better than a treadmill. You're also, because you're doing steps, I've mentioned it in the past, because you're doing steps, you're using less energy than if you were to go running crazy on a treadmill. If you went and burned, how many calories did this thing say that, hold on, let me step on this thing. All right, so it said that I burned, it said that I burned 532 calories so far on the stepper, right? If I were to try to burn 532 calories on a treadmill, it would take me much less time, but I would be so much more exhausted, guys. So much more exhausted because you have to exert so much more energy to run. You might not even be able to burn 500 something calories on a treadmill. You might not be able to because your body might fail because you're too tired before that. With a stepper, it's easy because you're leisurely walking. You know, it's a little harder than regular steps, like I said, but it's a much less taxing type of a cardio. And that's something that I recommend personally if you guys bodybuild also, like you know I do. Now, I have a special treat for you guys. I want to show you something. It said I burned 532 calories in there. It took me about an hour to do, right? Check this out. I want to show you guys something. Do you see this? These are vegan cream cakes, vegan Twinkies, right? They're really good. They're 170 calories each. Let me show you what 170, let me just back this camera up real quick. There you go. Let me show you what 170 calories looks like. Look at this. Do you see this? Do you see this little thing? Look at my hand compared to this little thing. 170 calories. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So you can clearly, I'm showing you this to show you that you can eat 4 of these, and you've already overate the amount of calories that I've burned in the hour of hard work that I put in to burn those calories. Just 4 of these. Guys, you think one of these is going to fill you up? Okay? One of these. How much does this weigh? This weighs 42 grams. One of these, 42 grams. Now let me show you something. This is a bag of kale, okay? This bag in one serving is 85 grams compared to the Twinkie, which is 42 grams in one serving, right? One serving is 85 grams of kale. Guess how much that costs you in calories? 20 calories. 20 calories. It's ridiculous. This whole bag of kale, this heavy bag, 85 times 4, 85, whatever that number is, 85 times 4, it's gonna cost you 80 calories. The entire bag is gonna cost you 80 calories. When one of these Twinkies is 170 calories, and it weighs less than half of one serving of the kale. Guys, don't throw away as much as possible. I obviously have these in my freezer for a reason, right? I like to indulge once in a while, and you gotta live your life. But keep in mind, guys, if you're wondering why you're gaining weight, because a lot of people will hit me up and they'll be like, Joe, I don't know why I gained so much weight. I'm on the treadmill all the time. I do this, I do that. I watch your videos. Guys, it's key to understand that you need to count your calories if you want to know how much weight you're gaining or how much weight you're losing and what you're trying to do. It's crucial. You have to figure out what you're putting in your body. The simple math of it all is going to tell you that you're eating more, because it's easier to eat calories than it is to burn them off. It's easier. It took me over an hour to burn 500 something calories on this machine today. Okay, it took me about an hour, a little less than an hour actually. So it took me less than that. You can eat that back in 45 seconds. Understand what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Now, those pills I showed you, I think they're fantastic. Again, I'm not sponsored. Keep in mind, those pills, diet pills in general, guys, they're not going to just burn weight. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you energy. It'll give you the energy that's going to allow you to now move more. You can't just take diet pills and sit on the couch and expect for them to work. They might do something, you know what I mean? They're going to get your heart pumping. You might burn a couple of extra calories. But the main way that diet pills work, a lot of people don't realize, is they give you energy and they make you not hungry. So through eating less and through moving more, you're losing weight. But it comes down to you as the person. You still have to work. You know what I'm saying? They'll just make it easier. So keep that in mind. I thought this was a good opportunity to talk about this because, it was a great question. How long does it take you to do 10,000 steps? Well, it took me about, less than an hour to do 7,000, so maybe an hour and a half it'll take me to do, 10,000, something like that. I would consider myself more advanced, but keep in mind, guys, the stepper's a fantastic idea. I recommend it if you bodybuild to gain muscle. I'd recommend buying this stepper because in my opinion, it's much less taxing on your body and easier to lose weight than on a treadmill. You can still have energy at the end of a bodybuilding session and a stepper session for the most part, depending on how hard you're going. So it's all about sustainability, guys. If you're killing yourself on the treadmill, dying on the treadmill, and you're dying on the tonal, you're not going to recover. You're not going to have enough energy to recover. Your body is going to end up being broken down and never building itself back up because you don't have enough energy left. So you want to realize that recovery is important. And also, by not overindulging, looking at the calories of the things that you're eating, that's important. Now, you might be thinking, well, Joe, what if I want Twinkies? You can have Twinkies, but understand you're going to gain weight. Is there better alternatives? Yeah, I would think so. On my channel, on this YouTube channel, I have a playlist that talks about something called Monk Zero. This is called allulose, or no, erythritol. Monk Zero. Now you have something back here. It's in a package, but it's called allulose. It's a liquid form of 0-calorie sweetener. All of these are all natural 0-calorie sweeteners. What can you do with stuff like that? Well, you can add it to cocoa powder. What happens when you add this stuff to cocoa powder? You can create chocolate cream that you can spread on bread, or you can put it on an ice cream cone, like one of those little wafer cones, 30 calories for a cone. Put it on that. You can have like a wafer cone with frosting on it. Guys, there's a million ways to make lower calorie, delicious, sweet tasting things that are going to make you happy. Do you want the real thing sometimes? Yes, because are the things that I'm talking about, are the alternatives that I'm talking about as good as the things that you buy in the store, in the boxes that cost you 200 calories for like, you know, half a gram of it? No, of course. The stuff you make at home isn't going to taste as good, especially when you're not using all that, you know, natural sugar that your body craves, and the fat and the oil and the salt and all that. But guys, you can get very close. I'm talking about like 85% of the way. So if 5 times a week you eat the stuff you make at home, the low calorie stuff, 5 times a week, and then on the weekend maybe you have a couple of not a million of them, a couple of Twinkies, it's not going to kill you. You're still going to be losing weight. You can still enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe instead of having 2 Twinkies, you have 1 Twinkie and put the chocolate frosting that I just told you how to make, put it on top. It'll be extra sweetness. And now maybe you're happy with just 1 Twinkie instead of 2. So now for 170 calories, you got double the happiness instead of having to eat 2 Twinkies, which would have cost you 170 calories times 2. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys appreciate it. I know losing weight can be a struggle to many people. I'm grateful to say that it hasn't been for me. And in the weight loss mini series that I have on this channel, you guys check that out. Went down from 210 pounds to 145 pounds within like, I don't know, I forget, in total like 7 or 8 months. And then I went on vacation, gained a couple pounds back, and you know, now it's a little, you know, I'm kind of enjoying my summer a little bit, so I'm a lot less ripped than I'd like to be. But guys, there's nothing wrong with that. Maintain a certain amount that you're happy with, and you know, then when you're ready to get back in grind mode, get back in grind mode. But you know what? I'm married, I have a wife, she likes to go out. It's summertime, we want to go get ice cream, we want to go, you know, do whatever. Try to stay active. You're going to gain very few calories if you try to stay active. You can eat what you want, you can enjoy your life, and you don't have to worry about becoming, you know, fat, obese, unhealthy, falling off your track as far as bodybuilding and weight goes, okay? All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys appreciate it. I will catch you all at the next video. Be safe, and we'll talk to you all soon.